Welcome to the Nani Hood Parent Resource Center and the first webinar in our Countdown to Kindergarten program. Let's get ready to explore kindergarten readiness. As a parent, you are your child's first teacher. Making the kindergarten decision is one of the many major decisions that you will be presented with while raising a child. This webinar is designed to help you and your child have a smoother transition into kindergarten. During this webinar, we will discuss what typical 5-year-old development looks like, what kindergarten classroom expectations are, and helpful practices for preparing and transitioning into school. We will also explore parent readiness for your child entering kindergarten, and finally, sharing success miles because you and your child were prepared and enthusiastic for entering kindergarten. Typical 5-year-old development can vary. However, the following descriptions are a good guide to see if your child's development is comparable or in need of a little follow-up. Children often have high energy levels. They tend to be noisy during their play and interactions with others. They usually choose a physical activity over quiet activities. They will often choose running over walking, climbing over sitting, and without fail will want to participate in an activity over simply watching it happen. They are very curious. They explore and learn best using all of their senses. Their activities are often changing due to their short attention spans. Often, 5-year-olds still struggle with sharing. They may do so to please adults, however, sharing is not always their initial reaction. They are constantly looking for adult praise and approval. At 5, children love playing with other kids. Through their play, they are able to learn concepts they cannot gather from adults. These experiences with other children allow for learning opportunities. The most significant learning takes place through action and sensory experiences. For example, children will learn weight and measure at the sandbox, building towers, digging holes, and working together on construction. Dramatic play is also essential for children at this age. They often imitate adults around them. They are able to fulfill roles such as mom, baker, gardener, or policeman. Finally, 5-year-olds also portray a great deal of contradictory behavior. Because their language development seems so advanced and mature, they are perceived to be in control. However, tantrums, crying, and impulsive behavior is to be expected. Now for the big question, is my child ready for kindergarten? Or as some parents say, is the classroom ready for my child? Let's look at the whole child, breaking down their social and emotional development, motor skills, language, and academics. Again, the following guidelines are expectations for the classroom. Some children may be advanced in these areas, while others master them throughout the school year. Part of a child's social and emotional development is being independent and having good self-help skills. For example, your child needs to be able to use the bathroom on their own. This includes wiping, flushing, and washing hands. Practicing toilet skills over the summer will prove to be invaluable when fall comes. This includes children being able to zip or button their clothes. Self-help skills also include opening and closing backpacks and lunch containers. It can be very frustrating to a child getting to school and not being able to maneuver their backpacks. If your child is bringing their lunch to school, practice with them how to open yogurt containers, sandwich keepers, or a juice box straw. Again, your child will remain calm and confident knowing how to care for themselves. It is just as important for a child to know when to ask for help. Practice with your child how to ask where the bathroom is or being able to tell the teacher if they are feeling sick. Finally, is your child able to state their whole name when being asked? We often refer to our children by nicknames or pet names, and if your child only knows themselves by these names, it will be hard for them to tell the school nurse, lunch helper, or gym teacher who they are. Additional social and emotional development includes behavior. Many schools have expectations for students to keep themselves safe, keep their friends safe, and keep their school safe. This includes using words instead of being physical. A child will not be allowed to hit another child under any circumstances. Self-control needs to be practiced. We as adults know it is easy to yell instead of talk things out. Imagine for a child how hard self-control is. Model situations for them when self-control is needed, and they will be better prepared. Children should be able to follow two-step directions, such as, please get your books from your cubby and sit on the carpet. Children should also be able to see an activity through from beginning to finish. Often work needs to be completed before children are permitted to move on to the next activity. Finally, children need to attempt new tasks and know that it's okay to make mistakes. Kindergarten is all about new things, new ideas, new projects, and new people. Children that are confident trying out new experiences will have better success and greater opportunities. Additional behaviors for kindergarten include sitting and listening to a story. This means a child sitting for at least 15 minutes at any given time. At school, parents and children are also expected to participate in character education. This includes concepts such as being trustworthy, respectful, and what it means to be good friends. These are concepts that are taught throughout the school year. However, start using these words around the house, and you will find your child better relating to them when introduced at school. This is also showing children that parents and teachers are on the same page and have the best interest of the child working together. Children will be exhausted during their first few weeks of adjusting to the new routines found at school. While in some pre-K classrooms, naps or quiet times are scheduled, kindergarten is a whole new world where naps are non-existent. Children are incredibly busy learning and socializing. They may be adjusting to getting up early or eating at different times. Be patient with your child. While this fatigue definitely affects their behavior, encourage routine in your home and allow time for transitioning. While your child may not have every motor skill mastered, here is what will be worked on and expected while in kindergarten. Our fine or small motor skills are found in our hands. These are the muscles that allow us to hold an object, mold Play-Doh, use a keyboard, all of those hands-on activities we do every day. Our gross or large motor skills are used when we run or kick a ball. These muscles give us balance and coordination. A child can develop and strengthen these muscles by using them every day. Children are often determined to do things on their own. This is a perfect opportunity for them to do so. Have them measure and stir while you are baking together, or practice flying the frisbee together in the park. Everyday activity is essential for motor development. You have been witness to your child's incredible language skills grow since birth. Kindergarten will enhance them even more. Language is found all around us. Oftentimes, it can be easy to introduce words through song. Singing nursery rhymes with your children can enhance their vocabulary immensely. Practice asking questions with your child. Rather than simply asking, why, practice open-ended questions that get them thinking in greater detail, such as, what do you think, or how do you? In kindergarten, children will be asked to tell and retell stories using descriptive words. Children develop their reading comprehension skills when they are able to recall events and stories. Each classroom will have their own schedules for the day, which emphasizes the importance of routines. Academics will be dispersed throughout the day. Specials might include music, art, gym, or library. Your child's routine will also include lunch and recess and many times afternoon snack. Other academics your child will work on throughout the year will include recognition, reading and writing their own name, and most importantly, their listening skills. Registration is the official beginning of kindergarten. The registration process includes contacting your school district to set up an appointment if they do not contact you first. For the appointment, you will need the child's birth certificate and immunization records, as well as proof of residency. States and school districts vary, however, in their documentation requirements. Registration also includes a kindergarten screening. This entails meeting with a kindergarten staff and briefly looking over your child's speech and hearing, overall development including motor skills and school readiness. Registration usually includes events at your child's school. This allows you and your child to visit the school before the first day of class. The school may offer opportunities to play in the gym or on the playground, eating lunch in the cafeteria, or listening to a story at the school library. Preparing for school over the summer months can be vital to a child's success in the fall. Take this time to visit your local library or resource center and check out books associated with kindergarten. Practice reading these books together at night before bed. Explain what kindergarten will be like. A personal favorite book is The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. This is a perfect book for parent and child to get started for school. While vacationing this summer, try to keep your child social with other kids. Children who are adjusted to playing in large groups will blend right in when entering a classroom. Introducing your child into new social situations will also increase their independence and confidence. Being social and building friendships increase a child's character education as well. Practice and model good character education. It will go a long way for children in the future. Ultimately, use summer to get your child excited about school. There are many opportunities to have special one-on-one quality time together. Talk with your child about school. Take them school shopping. Get a new haircut. Make new summer friends, or have a going back to school party at the end of summer. This could even be a good kickoff to starting back up school routines within your home. Use every opportunity you can to promote a positive attitude about school. Here are some incredible children's books available at your local library and right here at the PRC. Again, these books tell stories for easing transition into school. There are also songs and poems available to practice with your child. Many of these songs and stories are introduced in the classroom. When children learn materials from their parents first, it builds trust knowing that they are in a safe and familiar environment. As you may already be feeling stress or anxiety about your babe entering kindergarten, rest assured you are not alone. Remember, the more planning and preparation you do now, the better off you will be that first week of school. Create a checklist. Start with talking with your child. Set a specific time in your calendar just like you would for an appointment. Use this time for school shopping or visiting the school together. Think about your plans for before and after school care. Know the attendance policies of the school. When can your child enter or leave the school? This will impact pickup and drop-off times. How is your child getting to school, and have you set this up? Budget for school lunches. Even if they are bringing their lunch with them, this will still need to be budgeted out. Also, be thinking about setting up a budget for school activities such as field trips, perhaps a teacher Christmas present, schoolmates' birthday parties, or sporting equipment. It is also important to know what volunteer or classroom involvement opportunities will be available throughout the year. This will allow you to also budget time. Perhaps some of your fear or stress about your child entering school is coming from memories of your experiences at school. Maybe your child is even attending the same school with the same teachers you had. It's okay. The best gift and head start you can give your child is a positive attitude about school. Here are some tools to help you overcome these feelings and move forward into positive transitions. You can take whatever negativity impacted you and turn it into a learning experience. When your child sees you are motivated and energetic about school, they will be too. However, as soon as they pick up that you are not comfortable with the school, they will gear towards that attitude as well. Now that we have built up great anticipation for kindergarten, we have one more hurdle to overcome: separation. This is a very natural and understandable emotion for both parent and child. However, we will have a good handle on this because we have talked about school and changes all summer long. You and your child have visited the school and are familiar with the surroundings. Part of the fear associated with separation for a child is that they do not have the words to tell you what they are feeling. Practice words and phrases like, "I'll miss you," "I understand," bravery, courage, trying new things, and adventure. Always assure your child that you will return. Remind them of a time that you left and when you came back. Be confident in saying goodbye. It's okay to cry, but know that your child will not understand why you are crying. They may think that you are saying goodbye forever or are just as afraid of not seeing them again. Assure them that you are coming back and explain tears of joy, not sadness. Welcome to kindergarten! You made it, and we are so proud of you. Enjoy the year. You are doing an exceptional job. Keep up the great work, Mom and Dad. Thank you for visiting and learning with us today. Please feel free to find us on Facebook and continue to explore our website for more great resources, as well as visit or call the center throughout the week.